All right, cool. So in part one, we went over all the ingredients and equipment needed to make kombucha tea at home. And now we're gonna walk you through the process from beginning to end. Keep in mind, we have hundreds of other resources, videos, links to articles and posts, but this will get you going right away. Enjoy. Step one, we're going to be adding 4 cups of our already heated up boiled water into our gallon glass container. Step 2, we're going to be adding 3/4 cup of sugar into our gallon glass container and then stirring with our wooden spoon to make sure that all the sugar is properly dissolved into the heated water. Step 3, we're going to be adding 4 to 6 teaspoons of our loose leaf kombucha tea blend. This is where you can experiment with how strong you like your tea to be. Step 4, remove your tea bags after 5 to 15 minutes of steeping. Again, the choice is yours depending on how strong you'd like your tea to be. Step 5, add 9 cups of cold filtered water to your gallon glass brewing container. Step 6, once all of the liquid in the glass container has cooled to room temperature, add your culture and starter tea to the glass container, and again, using your wooden spoon, stir everything up. Here's a little side note. When you add your culture and you stir it all up, sometimes it will float and sometimes it will sink to the bottom. No need, whether it sinks or swims, you're going to be making great tasting kombucha tea. Step 7, place a breathable cover and fasten with a rubber band over the top of your gallon glass container. This will allow the culture to breathe while at the same time keeping out some nasties like fruit flies and other debris. Side note, at this point you may notice there's some space between your kombucha and the container you're using to brew. Well, this means you're doing the recipe correctly. You actually want a little bit of space in between your kombucha tea and the container to ensure that your culture gets that extra air it needs. Step 8, place the entire brewing container in a cool, dark place that will be undisturbed and away from smoke and things like that. So the kitchen is not always the best place if you're a big cooker like myself. Think an open closet or even a nightstand would work. Step 9, after 3 to 5 days, begin to taste test your kombucha tea. This can be done using the straw technique, or if you have one of our continuous brewing systems, can easily be done using the tap found on the brewer. Step 10, continue to taste your kombucha tea as the days go by. What you're going to notice is that it's going to be changing from the original sweet tea that we started with into that kombucha tea you enjoy at the store. Let your taste buds be your indicator. Also, if you have a pH tester, test the pH levels. The end result we're looking for is a pH level between 3.2 and 2.5. The rule of thumb is the longer you ferment, the lower the sugar will be, and the more of that vinegary, acidic bite the kombucha will give you. And finally, step 11, now's the time to enjoy your kombucha tea. You can either bottle it, place it in the fridge, or just pour a glass right from your jar. Remember though, always save. It's going to be hard to do, but you need to save at least 10 to 20% of the kombucha tea, and of course your kombucha culture, for the next time you go to brew. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updated weekly kombucha videos, and if you're interested in finding out all 10 kombucha benefits, be sure to click on the moving video below.